There we go. You guys know I never stream anymore. Let's see if we can move that a little closer. Get you the pure last of my peanut butter toast ASMR experience. I mean, this is laughable considering I spent 14 hours this weekend streaming the cup, but I mean, what was the last time before that I streamed anything? Because my YouTube's my fucking YouTube title says it was a month ago, man. Anyway, let's get this bad boy loading. Could take a little while, not sure. By the way, to the guy, I don't know if he's here, to the guy who couldn't believe how long it took my Stellaris to load, I put it onto my boot drive when I was clearing out enough space to make sure I had room for the cup VODs. And it was like, I have several hundred gig free, let's try that. Night and fucking day. It loads in 45 seconds instead of, I'm gonna go make coffee, I'll be back in 5 minutes. It's like an operating system difference worth of boot. I mention that because this is on my D drive and it's loading very slowly. Yeah, it's fine. It's just time to enjoy my fucking tea. Oh yeah, we have factions. I'm gonna need some brief participation from the people who have never seen this before. Because you got a fucking battleship overlap of faction and well, it would be Magic School in any other Age of Wonders, but because this is the sci-fi one, it's called Secret Technology. There are some good options. We'll see in a minute here. Alright, so really fucking TLDR. The Galactic Empire has fallen. And we are one of, I don't know, what are there, 7, 8 factions? Vying to take over a particular world in the Imperial Remnant. Okay, possible races. Would it be better if I fucking did? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Alright, from the beginning, him, as far as I'm concerned. Also, the first one over here would be probably... Oh, Promethean? Really? I would have said Void Tech was the default, but okay. Alright. Vanguard are exactly what you think they are. Frontline... we go to the frontier, Rough Riders scouts, who came back and found the Imperium collapsed and were like, well, we'll just do what we were gonna do anyway. Show up, occupy the place, and be very conventional military. They, use guns and lasers, and that's about it. Missiles, I guess, at higher levels. There's really not a lot to them, but they're not bad. Don't take that to mean remotely bad. It turns out dudes with guns that can shoot their guns further is a really potent combination. We'll get back to that. They're boxy as fuck. I don't know if they're actually P90s or any of the, you know, ensuing variants. Just, you know, the guy on the left here and the power armor is about what you should be thinking. Not good enough for you? How about if we were only women? Allah forgive me. They're basically space elves. Somehow it's an all-women faction of fucking archers and animals. They are also fairly effective in that their starting weapon melts armor. They do about what you think. We're putting forests everywhere. We're good with extra food and extra animals showing up, that kind of thing. But are they hot? Sadly, no. I'm like, you had one fucking job. You could have made Muscle Mommy and sold everyone on this faction. But everybody in this game kind of has the man-jaw problem. Like, how hard was it? You had one fucking job. Anyway. Your my space honor, death. Couldn't even be a sorry tier, correct? So your answer to the undead in space is the Borg. They like lightning weapons. Also, they have some conventional firearms behind that. It's a lot of the horrible amalgamation goes forward and a skull screams, and then somebody else gets reanimated. They're good at researching. Zappity zappity zap, yeah. They're not bad. They're a little clunkier. I think this is where it starts to get a little clunkier than the Vanguard or the Amazons, because the basic unit for the assembly is better in melee than ranged. It has a shotgun, but you should really be trying to walk up and claw somebody. Ah, yes. Dwarves. Would you care to guess what they do? They like mountains. They dig, yeah, correct. They are uniquely the only one with this explosive weapon group. Well, I didn't want the fucking... Explosive weapons are interesting in that they do kinetic damage like bullets, but they're usually AoE, and they have a different upgrade tree for weird bonuses and shit. Is this even a choice? Alright, look, we'll come back and make the obvious choice later, okay? It's a choice because I get a vote and I don't particularly like playing them. They're okay. The problem is that their units are focused heavily on, like... Alpha Strike gives you the wrong idea. Single big punch shots, which sounds cool, but the way the terrain... We'll get into it. The way the terrain system works in this game, if you are in heavy covers, single big punch shots are, like, heavily penalized compared to several chances. Basically, you have to play them as the fucking stall wall. You move forward. You plant a trench with the trench guys, which are your main basic unit. You take a pot shot. You waste a turn waiting for the trench to come back. You move forward 2 more tiles with the trench guys. So you spent a long fucking time going, haha, you can't hit me as hard as I can hit you if we just, like, stall forward 1 tile at a time. They have some other decent options too, but the problem is their big repeater tier 2 is kind of fragile. And as funny as all the explosive memes are, none of them are super good. Anyway. Ah. Did you not have enough melee before with the fucking shotgun zombies? Allow me to introduce to you the fact that we've got the obligate bug empire. There's a lot of acid. They kind of have a secondary thing going on with Psy. Hose mad, correct. They're hard to get started. They are hard to get started with. Because you have to fucking go up with their basic unit, it feels like you are going to take more losses than other people. They have some decent follow-ups. Their early sniper is quite good. Their support is one of the better supports around because it's meant to... It's meant essentially exclusively to tie itself to the melee boys, tank the damage at a reduced rate, and then heal itself, while the melee boys, you know, start going key in your face. I just find that they take a long time to get going compared to the Lamau I shoot you 3 times of the best races. These guys are weird. They're one of the 2 DLC groups. They decided to avoid, you know, falling with the rest of the Empire and make their little gay-ass Space Knight enclaves. They have, they have, like, single powerful units kind of as their thing. I think there's one repeating unit called, like, the Aspirant, which is your basic one, but... after that, most everybody is a guy in a fucking knight mecha. Or their support units, which all have stupidly complex, like, foreseeing and oracle-based abilities, which if you've ever played this kind of game, or any RPG... yeah, basically. We're playing up the Paladin half of Space Marines over the fanatical Navy SEALs, which went to the Vanguard instead. Ah, yes. Did you want to be Lizard? Excuse me. So the Lizard's thing is that they can use both kinetic and laser mods for their unique group, which is sound weaponry. And yeah, also they are very, very into the whole joke about how we're not being secretly invaded and subverted by lizard people. They are very good at espionage. Their warriors, as you can see from this funny yin-yang, kind of have 2 camps of beefy giant and twinky little impossible-to-hit fuckboy with subversion. Their heroes have to pick between this eventually. Oh, they're bad at defending themselves, but they heal a little bit every time if they survive a turn after taking damage. It's an interesting mechanic. You think you're really dying with them, but you're kind of tricking your opponent into how far down you are because you get some of that health back at the start of your turn. Is that oh, that wasn't everything. I'm sorry. We needed our other flavor of elves, but they're not actually elves this time. Do you want to be like an amalgam of everything from from Dune? Don't believe the Spanish Inquisition part. The guy who yelled Jew in all caps is more correct. These guys are all about exploitation. Exploit the minor factions. Exploit your units. They're not super great in a straight-up fight, in my opinion. They're better than some. Like, they beat the Kirko, for example. You need a little bit... You need a little bit of development with it. I think, like the Kirko, you need overseers in with your indentured to make the most of them. And you need the occasional fucking I cast fist guy. I almost want to make a custom commander with that name. What do you mean? I never agreed to pay you 40. I'll be keeping this 30, thank you very much. Okay. We're back around here. So let's go over this part. Secret Tech adds one more flavor to the existing couple of groups you get with every faction. So Promethean is what you would fucking think it is. It's the fire bat line going, do you like fire? They wind up, you know, doing a lot of fire. I guess they have some actually decent defensive mods. Like, defense can be kind of hard to come by for some factions, and Promethean has a couple right at the start that are like, hey, you want some fucking free self-healing or, like, massive ability to resist statuses? But mostly they put fire everywhere. Hey, kid, wanna be the Sith? Cynumbra's whole thing is morale breaking. They really like just making enemy armies ineffective by making them all suck at their shots and everything. I don't think they get any decent, like, the Initiate's okay. You're kind of not really that great until you unlock Sith Lords later. Ah. This one is a little difficult to explain. It's supposed to be like we're the AI hacker man integrated with the machine magic. But it really doesn't do its own units so much as just make your existing ones better. I mean, you do immediately get a guy with repeating electric gun called Hacker, which can be better than your basic unit, depending on faction. But this one can be kind of irritatingly complex to set up. It's the how many levels of prepped spell do you want to be on, fam? This one's actually not that insane. There are some, like, echoes and other things that are interesting, but basically this is mostly I cast walk through wall. Which sounds boring and simple, but in a game that features an XCOM light version of the XCOM battle system, the ability to just ignore a wall and be next to somebody can be extremely powerful. I think the Echo Walker is unironically the best on the Amazons, because they get one that's mounted. Everyone else just gets kind of like a melee boy with sword arms. I'm not versed enough to know what the difference is, sorry. Is that like Classic or Firaxis version? Anyway, you'll see what I mean. Whoa, what? Hold on, I ain't done. Okay. Is building units really not your style? Wouldn't it be great if they just, like, showed up because we infected enemies and they turned into the blob afterward? Would you like to eat your enemies and throw infectious disease everywhere? Do you want an actually pretty good starting mod that permanently welds a green gloppy thing to your back? The Xenoplague might be for you. Apply today. Except that whoever you'd apply to has already been fucking turned into skittering horrors. Everybody went with Rona, and I'm like, I'm thinking more Nurgle here, but okay. Well, we had Sith, so you had to have Jedi, too. They kind of have a light fire thing going on. They're good at buffing up the morale of their own army. The only thing that really makes this like all the rest of the secret texts is that they're kind of, they're kind of implied to be painting a smile on people's souls at the mass level. The individual units are probably the nicest secret tech ones you can find, but you know, everything has some sinister level to it. They're just the lightest shade of gray. Yeah, very Tau. Yeah, exactly. This is the DLC one, and it's interesting. Before the Union fell, somebody made the we'll transfer life essence around religion. This originally started as something good, but like most things similar, the people at the top were like, well, yeah, but what if I just had eternal life and everybody else went to the crypt? And became a drain zombie thing. Functionally, it kind of acts mostly as a stacking mechanic. You suck people's life essence, and then you use it to power cool abilities. Or trade it around to your units. In my opinion, it takes a while to get going. It's better on a faction that can carry itself on its own 2 feet. I made a Devar commander with this, and oh boy, is that painful to get off the ground. Okay, so... Space Marines, former Marines, Elf Women, Undead Borg. Not really undead. They're not undead in this setting, they're just the Borg. Space Dwarves, Space Bugs, Space Marines, but it's Paladins this time. Lizards, but there aren't Lizardmen invading us. Oy vey. And then Fire, Sith, Omnisaya, Walk Through Walls, Teleport Spam, the Disease, the Koof, Taudai, and Soulsuck. Lizards with bioweapons. Paladins of Nurgle. Well, it's a couple for Xenoplague. Alright, I think most of these commanders exist already, by the way. So... Now that's 2 people that said Nurgle Lizards. Let's see if we have a Shakarn already made with Xenoplague. Here we go. What do we got? Regular assault equipment. Immediate levels. Larger starting army. Your colonies are more unhappy by default. Alright. I think that's the only Xeno... Oh, wait, we got a second one. This guy has close quarters combat. Increase what? Oh, cheaper military research and the ability to get an extra action. Bigger starting army. But you're going to need that cheaper research because you're down 10% in normal. But everybody does get reduction to status effects. I mean, again, I told you the problem is that nobody's particularly good looking in this game. You get the twinkier ones. She's cruel. So, not lusty unless you're more into the step on me mommy direction. There's still fucking lizard people, man. I don't know what you want. Catch these hands, idiot. Alright, let's go with this one. We're gonna be here all day.
Ready your rifle, General. The Scarlet Scepter has chosen you to claim another planet for the glorious Shakarn Empire. Our agents have lived hidden among the humans for generations, preparing for the time when we could strike, using their own inventions against them. That time is now. Be it through dominion or deception, we will lift the veil and show these creatures the true glory of the Shakarn.
Here we go. Alright. We have a lot to cover here, so bear with me. How do you win? Well, you can do a lot of stuff, ally with enough people, and the Ask the Planetary Computer. to just make you the ruler. You can, of course, just kill everybody or hold the most land. That's always a good one. Or you can hit the research condition and do some god-awful thing with your secret tech that nobody else can withstand. It's a long way off. We'll worry about that when the time comes. The appropriate choice for your commander is always health. We only need 1 point for the third health upgrade next level, so what else do we have? Remember when I said you got your choice between Bara and Twink? That's these two, but the problem is that those are 4, and I need 1 skill point to get Vitality 3 next level. I'm gonna go with Rapid Movement here, and just save the other points. Because that means the more your hero fucking moves, the harder they are to hit. Alright, let's have a look at our army stacks here. Starting from the basic bitchiest. We got these little things. Are you winning, son? No, I'm playing Age of Wonders Planetfall. I suck at this game. This shoots a little repeating sonic gun. It can also throw down a recon buoy, which will make everything that it shows easier to hit. That's about all it does. It's very simple. It's a scout. These boys are our basic line gunners. They have repeating sound guns that do both kinetic and thermal damage for some reason. And as you notice, they're very good. They're very much better up close. You're going to only be getting the thermal the further away you have them shoot. So they're not kind of your typical stay super far back. Supported by this nice ability here, their alt fire. This only gets 1 hit, but has the ability to stagger, which makes the enemy that gets staggered... Yes, things will get loud now, exactly. The enemy who gets staggered has less actions they can take in the ensuing turn. And if they're melee, they don't get to counter you. So this is a good thing to do a lot of times, if you can line up a couple enemies. Everything we kind of talked about already. They have worse than average ability against statuses, but they also heal a little bit if they take damage. And don't die from it, critically. What else do we have? So this unit... I mean, it has an okay single-punch sound gun that can stagger. But its real thing is that it can copy most little Tier 1 units. And if they're hologram copy that they're pretending to be, and can do everything the unit can actually do, by the way, gets bitch slapped, it's still just, oops, it was me 4 tiles away. So it's a nice little irritance. This is the heavy fuckboy squad. They're kind of the single action. They kind of basically do what these guys do as their main fire for more damage. And then if that's not enough for you, they've got an armor-piercing version that can... I don't know, why would you use that over the main one, other than the armor-pierce? Oh, okay, it's target versus in a line. Got it. Unfortunately, these guys are fucking slow. They do have Overwatch, though, so you could basically shit out a ton of them and play, like... It's just like I'm really in XCOM, just set up 30 people on Overwatch and dare you to come kill the one bait unit. And then, finally, I wasn't lying when I said skittering horror. Sometimes you just get these things for infected units. They're really actually not that complex. They're just little fucking melee boys. But they're impossible to mind break, and if they move around a lot, they're fucking harder to hit. Yeah, so like if you move a full, I don't know, 7 tiles, they're like fucking 60% accuracy against them at best. Just little mobile irritations. Okay. Yeah, I know, Headass. Your commander leveled up. Also, we start with a free tech because we're lizards.
The sea is a maiden of many moods. Most of them murderous. Captain Peter Visser, Salty Bay Colony.
Don't expect anything good from the tech quotes in this game. They think they're delightful in the way that certain commentators do. You know how it is. This allows us to expand to water, walk on water, and cross rivers for less of a penalty. Which is good, because we have rivers here. Okay, let's start to look around. What do we got here? Oh, some free Vespine gas. We'll get to that in a little bit. We have a free industrial landmark right nearby. So we probably don't need to build a factory here. Most other cities are going to be where our energy comes from, so I'm going to choose either food or science. And I think food might be the more immediately beneficial thing. We're going to come in here and micromanage our city to push that as close to done as possible. Okay, so whenever you hit a planet, there's a couple of minor factions on it. We rolled the Psychic Boys. I don't see any particular reason to fight them. I don't really want what they have either, but, like, we're not going to have a lot else to spend our diplomacy on. So, let's go be... Yeah, let's go be friends with the fish, but also let's just grab this on the way. I want some free shit, so let's demonstrate the, major phase of this game. That is a lot of dudes. What the hell? Here's your tactical layer, Chief. Why are there so many? Did I not get the correct difficulty settings? Because I'm bad at this game. I don't need it to be on hard NPCs. Alright. Pretty simple. Red is the move range. Black is the range that they can attack with ranged attacks into. So we wanna make it to where at least one of them will come engage, but not get overwhelmed. Remember that these guys are fucking hard to hit. So we'll just move them into position. Look at this guy over here. I'm going to move this guy a little bit and have him set up the Overwatch. Here's our... Here's our leader, who's a pretty fucking tough unit, so we should be fine. Now, I can copy this, but I'm really not stoked with this particular unit type, so I think we'll just be shooting at them, honestly. Come on. What I'm gonna do is haul ass to get all this stuff over with the rest of my army. And we should be fine. No, I didn't... Well, this is why I suck at this game. It's alright, we traded a graze for a graze. This guy's gonna try to shoot at the... Really? This dude again? Well, he just missed. Lamau. That's a great clump of units we have there. Huh. Oh, well. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, and when this particular unit blows... This is something I should have clicked on and shown you. Always look at your opponent's abilities. These things blow up when you kill them. Oh, it also evolves if it gets EXP, but you can't get EXP in combat, so we're safe. High impact is like a 2-point stagger, as far as I know. You know what would be great is if these guys were way easier to hit. Yeah, so I have no reason for this dude not to just stand his ground and... So, I think the only point about them blowing up is you might not want to commit the melee troop unless you have to. But we have a lot of stuff that can still do some attacks. You might notice the accuracy gets kind of bad as you're further out. So you have to kind of weigh, is it worth taking the risk of taking more damage and getting closer, or just pot-shotting? The scouts have shit for health, so they're just going to sit out here and... Okay, the good news is landing a full damage attack at least once ate a movement/attack point off of the particular enemy troop here. Also, you get one free tile of shifting. What these bands mean are no movement points cost, 1 movement point cost, 2 movement point cost, and then the red is you got 3 points, so you can move here, but you can't attack if you do that. See, irritatingly, this guy is out of range still with our free movement point, so... Yeah, he's not going to be close enough like that, so we're going to move up a bit.
Enemy eliminated.
Obviously, we'll just overwatch this guy again and dare them to come hit me. Can I get this dude close enough to tag anybody? No line of sight. Sad. So you can fish around and see. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can get anybody in line of sight here, very unfortunately. Yeah, even if I move there, you got it blocked, so. I can become him, though. Excuse me, I said. Now I have a bunch of little shits, too. It's actually the cloaked guy, but it's okay. Even if they die, he'll be nearby. I'm literally just gonna move this thing to make it harder to fucking hit. Alright, let's see how much abuse I take for being dumb. None, because fuck this summonable beacon in particular. Okay, alright, see how I move the... I prospectively move here with the hero, and the little crosshair over that unit turns green. It means you have pretty... If I moved it, I don't know. Well, it's only giving me green, but there are spots where you could move where it would be yellow. Let's see if I can do it here. Apparently... Oh, there we go. See how it's red? And it gets yellow when I move it to certain positions for the move? It's your rough odds of hitting them, basically. With green being 99% chance to hit, and red being, nah fam. Only do this if you have no other options. Anyway, let's blast this guy.
Cattle for the slaughter.
Well, really kind of sad uselessness for the heavy boy here. But moving anymore puts him in attack range, so nah, I don't think we will. Now, I could go up and bite this guy with the cloak and probably just win next turn. So yeah, let's do that. Why not? I'm just gonna speed these guys along. Okay. Importantly, if you see the little red faint sword there, units with a melee attack get your typical D&D style zone of control. You can stay engaged with them fine, but if you shoot them without staggering them, or if you try to leave, they get a free hit. Free melee Overwatch, basically. So the smart thing is always to fucking melee the dude right in front of your face.
enemy battle forces are
I'm see-
victorious.
Oh no, we got taken down. This dude just, like, appears 6 feet to the right. Well, I want to make food and not a science lab, so we'll take the free barracks. I'm not super high on infiltrators, but you just saw them be pretty useful right there. Why the hell not? I would honestly usually prefer the, whatever the hell they're called. Dead Eyes. But, you know, if Random Planet hands you lemons... Ah, we've learned from the past and gotten 15 free influence. It's not actually a bad idea. Alright. We're going to say, yes, I would like to be friends to the fish. Complain to the planet's manager for giving you bad lemons. You think you're joking, the planet actually has a manager. But only if you're, it only matters if you're trying to win the diplomatic victory. Anyway, we come in peace. We're not going to fight this minor faction. Anyway, if you take them up on being friends, they want you to do stuff. Please protect us from this particular marauding group. Sure. And also the main dwelling, the main central locality of the minor faction is up over there. Alright. Rush buying exists. It costs energy times, or energy equal to the production times 2. But if you don't have very much left to go, rush buying can actually be pretty good in this game. Turn economy is kind of everything. Our colony is not yet big enough to make a colonizer. Oh well. I'm gonna make another scout to start looking around. My armies are going to head up here to take on this NPC group. Well, would have loved to do it this turn, but we have slow fucks. Also, we've got research finally. Let's see, what do we have here? Unit can see 2 tiles further. And it's, attacks have a chance to apply an Analyze debuff on the enemy, which reduces its resistance. Which is cool, but only if you have a lot of other stuff that's going to take advantage of it, so it's not very good by itself. A tactical operation that removes negative status effects, heals, and chains. Huh. That's actually pretty good. Notice that tactical spells have a money cost, though. You have to weigh using that versus your overall economy. Sonic weapons have a chance or less for repeating attacks to apply Disoriented, which makes enemies have a 30% chance to fumble their attacks, which means that they have a 30% chance to do fuck all damage despite landing the hit. Not bad. Project a 1 hex, which is to say single tile, 1 unit, attack that deals 12 kinetic damage, and high impacts unit. And also non-ethereal units can be disoriented by it, with the same chance of a repeating weapon strike. Laser weapons, which I'll remind you, for whatever the fuck reason, thermal weapons, or, sorry, sonic weapons are laser weapons as far as this game is concerned. You do both thermal and kinetic damage. Have a 12% chance, 8 on repeating, to apply burning. Burning deals damage per turn, as well as making afflicted units easier to hit subsequently. Also kind of ups the damage of everything that a unit equipped with it does. Call in a laser strike that just does 25 fucking fire damage with massive impact and a chance to apply said burning. I mean, there's something to be said for simple and clear. And then down here in our faction thing, unit is infected with a strain of xeno blah 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 blah. 2 resistant to all non-psionic status effects, as well as inability to have its morale broken. The unit also gets 10 health. That is honestly never a bad thing. Uh, 15 damage and 8 chance to have parasitic infection, can also jump in a chain. So chain lightning, but poison edition. But disease edition, but whatever. Nature. I think between these two for a first pick, it's either Xenoplague or Laser. And honestly, I tend to favor survive. Like, damage can come after we can survive. Let's do this. This is really good. This is probably the thing. Mostly for this right here. We'll get into why, but you basically just slap a garrison on every city and don't worry about it. Alright, nothing to do this turn. Alright, let's slap some shit. What do we got here? Oh, we'll look at it when we get in there, whatever. Okay. Paragon soldiers are basically just Vanguard infantry. I think they technically have some differences. They're like they count as Cyborg, which has some effects. They're more resistant. They can be overcharged by a much higher tier Paragon thing, but basically what they do is they have a gun that shoots 3 times, and they have a grenade if you clump up too hard. What do we got here? This guy. Oh, never mind. This is the guy. This is the tier 2 guy who can fucking overdrive them. Which turns their attack electric and increases its damage. Usually they're just gonna sit here and shoot at you with their gun too, though. Or teleport. This annoying fucking... I hate this goddamn thing. It has a pretty strong repeating gun on its own. But it also has a few really irritating abilities that, like, make everything on the field more targeted, more susceptible to damage. Anyway, we're gonna spend a turn clumping the armies up here, because otherwise these guys will come try to target the littler one. So you either want to fall back and hit the flank, or like just clump. Now the real answer is move the fucking Overwatch guy up as far as he can overwatch, and then clump in around him. What does regular defense mode do? I forget. 25% harder to hit. Can't be flanked. So defense is actually pretty good, but not all-consuming. There is also that Overwatch-style cover. Though, don't mistake it for actual XCOM tier levels of cover. It's nice to have. It doesn't make or break your defense. Alright, let's see what they do. Yep, there's the overcharge. 2 move points. Are we gonna throw a grenade? No, he's just gonna stun my dude. Okay. This is really not cool. Alright, I get a chance to demonstrate this, though. See how these guys are nicely lined up over here? Hell yeah, I think we concussed one of them. Yeah, this guy is out of it for next turn. And that was the overcharged one, too, I'm pretty sure. No, don't repeat the bug. Oh, no. Well, time to see if Everett's idea worked. Hello, idiot. I'm here to melee Overwatch you. Except that you're already flanked and probably going to die. Well, would it be better to... Okay. This guy is melee Overwatch and in a lot of trouble. Might be better to just take out the non-concussed gunner here. Oh yeah, this is fun. Remember the little skittering horror? It also can just jump. Which displaces the opponent and does damage, like an attack. Gosh, killer, I know. This should kill him, right? Okay. So, unlike XCOM, it's not just hit or miss. Well, wait, does XCOM have grazes? I don't fucking actually remember now all of a sudden. If the odds are like 60%, you can think of there as being a another 20% band where you graze, where you do a reduced attack. Or you can miss on 70%, that's fine too, asshole. Bro. Alright, we're just gonna have to fucking take what comes here. Yeah, nice try, fuckboy. Get melee countered, idiot. Hello there, I'm here to be a melee unit. Oh, I'm sorry, you're already flanked by the skittering horror. Have fun with that.
Enemy annihilated.
Also, enemies you kill while parasitically infected, while they have that debuff like that, have a chance to spawn another one of these. It's not a high chance, but... this might be an excellent case of using his boosted ability. The odds still are not great to hit. About the same as it would be otherwise. Oh well. Let's do it just for a laugh. Yeah, not bad. It actually landed. Push this guy up behind him and end this.
Superior once more.
You know, I accidentally that hollow shit, but it turned out to be a really good one. Unfortunately, that damage sticks, apparently, unless they get the funny die and phase shift.
Objective completed.
The NPC faction is happy with us. We get some influence and reputation with them. Reputation with them eventually allows you to buy better units and mods that support that particular NPC faction. Free shit, so I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Production ready.
Look at that, that finished off this guy. Alright, let's go grab the free Vespine gas. Cosmite powers your mods and higher tier units. It doesn't matter for about the first 15 turns, and then it's everything. Okay, what is the fucking long-term plan here? I'm fairly sure this is a free city we can get with influence. This is either... I think that's a Oathbound city? We could probably expand up this way organically, or maybe over toward the Psyfish, I don't know. Yeah, actually, this zone wouldn't be bad. They'll bitch, but you can just pay them off. Well, I think we do need to be looking around. So we're gonna take these nice flying scouts and have them poke around everywhere. I think we turn the armies around and head back, I don't know, this way. Maybe that food dome. Kind of surprised the city hasn't grown yet, but I guess I didn't have them on food. Alright, it'll grow next turn, for sure. Well, let's just build a soldier. Alright. We want to kind of get that as quickly as possible. I think you have to have one zone of gap between cities, but that's it. So you want to plant them fairly close. All right. Hello, friends. Can I have this super good production structure. Thank you. Yeah, here's your influence. Okay, neat. I'll take that. Notice that when you annex a... Oh, sorry. When you have connected zones, I guess they gave this one to me as a forward base, you get roads. Anything over? Not really. Oh, my favorite. Okay, Cosmite nodes on the world map are fucking Vespine geysers. You want them. Unfortunately, they're usually in pain in the fucking ass places like this thing, which is going to spawn hostile armies before long. But we'll get back to that. Well, here's a free lizard city. What the? Are there two of them? Right next to each other? What are you guys doing? This one's fine where it's at. This one should move probably here and annex that. But we're gonna need to store up a bunch of influence. I'd really like to know what's over that way. It doesn't look like there's much of value or note up here. What is here that it's got the orbital defense network? Nothing? Okay, cool. This zone has an oil spill. So, we can get rid of these not too long into the game, but like forever in terms of actually being prepared for the opponent. Annexing disaster zones is a problem. You have to be very sure you need it over just avoiding that shit. What do I want here? Oh, I want to take this guy up north and see if there's anything here that's important. Other than more little free Cosmite. I'd like to know what's up that way to know if we need to settle there. Do we make that... Alright, we make our first colonizer now. Because we can. As soon as you start annexing that thing, you're good. Begin spreading. Oh, where are we going? Alright, let's move to intercept what I know is gonna fucking spawn over here in a little bit. We can grab this little encampment. Oh, hey, stuff.
It isn't disease that breaks civilizations. This alpha strain can infect every living thing. Some will grow stronger, while others are afflicted and die. That uncertainty erects quarantine barriers and awakens a sickening cruelty already lodged deep in the human heart. Dr. Marvin Mentor, Union Center for Disease Control.
So this gives us the aforementioned can't be feared, can't be mind controlled, bonus health, bonus resistances. Pretty damn good little starter mod defensively. Also chain poison, but whatever. As you can see, research gets fucking expensive quickly. Though I have to say, giving my basic repeater guys poison grenades does sound really funny. But I think it might be better to give them... this first. What does this one do? Stagger impact. Oh, stagger is always good, man. Stagger is like always the right answer if you can get it. I don't know. There's no really correct answer here. This is funny because it just summons a fucking, free one of those little pods. Those pustule guys. But that one dies at the end of combat automatically, sadly. The operation cannot be used in water battles. Let's just grab the laser one for now, fuck it.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Whatever on Rec Dome, you'll use it in some cities that get big enough. The real thing is that you're going to be spamming in military infra everywhere. Let's grab our initial, what are these called? Doctrines. Alright, I have that nice mod, and I'm going to apply it to my hero right now. And as you can see, we now have the wiggle thing riding our back. And just always will. Actually, you might replace that for something better later on a hero. Also, why not use the blurring canisters that we picked up for free? I am not going to mod these units yet, because if you mod a unit, it goes into a weakened state until you hit in turn. So, you know, if we're going to fight the bug guys sitting on the tent city here, we want to do that first and then upgrade. No, not another fight. Okay, we want to come remove this as quickly as possible. There's no reason to put up with that. Ooh, free shit. Literally just some money. All right. Ah, there. Okay, I see a cosmite node on the ocean here. So taking this out and slapping a colonizer on it may be the thing we want to focus on most immediately. Anyway, time to punk this dude. These Amazon archers are trouble for reasons you'll see in a minute. Copying the Sinumbra Adept might be a good idea. Whatever, let's just let them close it for another turn. Oh, that's just irritating. Are you gonna do what you always do? Oh, no, you're not. Okay.
Operations ready.
Well, this will be funny. They get parasitically infected, idiot. Oh, I might. Why? Why would you do this?
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, so we stole an ability from the Sith Initiate here. Called Filled with Despair. And I have no way to show this off, do I? Oh, well, anyway, basically it makes this guy fucking spawn. So now we have a little Screaming Shadow until the end of combat as an extra melee unit. They did the same thing to this dude down here, but... I think everything's going to be dead before that's an issue. Well, that's just kind of mildly irritating. Would it be better to Overwatch? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's just focus on pumping the Sith Lord down here. Or not Lord. This is the bitch. This is the little one.
Enemy annihilated.
Oh, there he goes. Always two there are. Master and bitch. At 5% odds to hit. Yeah, alright, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Wow, how predictable. Probably should just use the locator beacon. Oh, my favorite. Oh, wait, you're just attacking? You fool. It's in cover. Alright, this is more of a problem. And now he's dead. So the reason for ambush leap there is you want to take them out of cover. I'm sorry, you still stuck to the floor? Hmm. But we've got lots of dudes with guns to finish this off for us. Nah, this is too funny. Go get him, Chief.
Superior once more.
Here, have a free population. Very nice. Alright, now we have a whole lot of raiders that need to be wearing back these things. So as you can see, you can just tell it to upgrade all this type of unit you have if you want. And you also get to make fun custom combinations, so they're like icons you can pick and shit. Ah, there we go. Thing growing out of guy's back, got it. Is it really a parasite if everything we get is strictly beneficial? Nah, these guys are symbiote. I wonder if we should slap that on fucking everything. Oh, notice mods do cost more Cosmite the higher tier something is. Also, am I allowed to just call it symbiote for fucking every type of unit that can have it? Or is it like, nah, you've used that name, Chief? Yeah, nope, that's A-okay. It's also super redundant on this dude. He already has ferocious determination. I guess it gives him 10 more health, which isn't awful, but... Hey, you know what? And the... Okay, you know what? Sure, but I'm gonna call you something stupid, like redundant. Even though it's not, or I wouldn't be doing it, but still. How about boosted? You might have noticed I've spent, like, a ton of my Cosmite. Now it's suddenly important. Hiss to you too, sir. Hello, please go kill this for us. Sure, why not? My initial city is unhappy. Fortunately, there's a job you can work to have them be a little happier. Oh, okay. Remember when we annexed this thing? Not only does this bad boy give you a bunch of, free production income for being a fairly decently high-level industrial exploitation. It also opens up a ton of pop slots to work that particular thing. So, as you can see from the breakdown there, 30 plus the 4 workers, 20. Well, you could have up to 4 already anyway. But still, we can have a lot of production in this city now because of that, is the point. Also, this is honestly not a bad little deal to take here. All units produced in this place from now on get a free armor. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Alright. I want to come get this, but I'm fine with first doing what the minor faction wanted. Ooh, free influence? Yes, thank you. Way more important than a little research. Alright, we're gonna bring these scouts back to the main army. Okay, this is epic. What's G doing? Try hovering, what? Holy fuck, you weren't kidding. Thanks, Doc. Oh, who's adding me? Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, you can just have some ambient noise in the background here for a minute, my bad. Okay, what was I doing? Right. The minor faction wants me to come smack this. Oh, at least there's this nice gap between the mountains here. Okay, so 45, we turned the... Oh, that's not a node, that's just a free pickup. Darn. Still, I think this is the one we want to grab. Well, we'll see. Alright, here's what I was annoyed and worried about. This is a roaming army. It's gonna head probably for my fucking city down here. And it's time to demonstrate why we always have to build this damn standard military infrastructure. So we're just gonna let that take care of itself, honestly. Bound city! Worried about that next turn. Yoink the Cosmite stash. Get the gang back together in position here. No. Oh, this was dumb. Well, whatever. Should still be fine. It's just gonna be a little irritating to get the boys with the rest of the gang. Oh boy, here we fucking go. Where is the other... Over here. Oof, this is kind of a rough map, too, because this is King of the Hill up here. It's gonna be hard to get the gang together. Alright, I'm gonna do the Overwatch instead. No point in repeating Hollow Shift because these guys have no morale being machines. So we'll just chill. Nah, just a graze, fuck. Oh, that's the most irritating one by far.
Operations ready.
Yeah, I think this has gotta be what this guy's for. Go get his ass yerky. See what I mean? Really hard for them to participate in time. Well, one problem at a time. Alright, so the problem is if I have the hero attack first, I just get countered by the thick boy here. We have to find a way. Will this work? This might work. That did not knock him out. Staggers and has a chance to concuss. Nope. It attacked, so... heavy units cannot be staggered by mere high-impact attacks and do not turn when flanked. So never mind, I was never going to be able to stagger his ass. All we can do is kill him. And that's about to be trouble with these boys down over here. %70% odds ain't bad. Yeah, we only got a graze, damn. Yeah, this is going to be not great.
Enemy destroyed.
So what ops do we have that could bail me out? Biological or cyborg? Well, whoops, we're fighting 3 mechanical units. That was maybe not the best target NA you could have picked. Oof. Well, for once I need this guy to just...
Enemy annihilated.
I think we can just zerg him now.
Enemy down.
That recon buoy's coming in a lot of use here. Well, not so much on that one. Got overconfident. Oh, this guy's got it. You're flanked practically.
Superior once more. Objective completed.
Ah, good. And with that... please join us. Become my 3rd colony right now. Get them both in one fell turn. Ah, remember that part where I was fucking annoyed about roaming armies? This is why. And I can't even get over it. If it decides to attack this other city, we're just fucked. There's no way you can rush this. I don't have 300 money sitting around. So what we're gonna hope is it really decides that this looks tasty. I would like to build another colonizer, but clearly we have to deal with this bullshit first. Infiltrator's really not that useful right now. What did I just get?
Flash crimson through your neck frills. Make your eyes bleed. And lift your dorsal spines high. For tonight, we celebrate our watery homeworld by terrorizing the natives of this lesser world. Taraku Supreme, Thrall Frontrunner.
Get a 10% discount when dealing with NPC factions, and also get rewards for killing them quicker if you go that route. Get free food and happiness if a city has coastal or river in its domain. Well. Also here, have some free happiness. Well, not free, you have to fucking build it, but...
Operations available for priming.
well, let's do this one then. A little bit of money, but ongoingly free food and shit forever. This is where I just never know what to do. Also, alright, hold on.
Production ready.
So cool, Capital has, Jakarn are friendly because we made a... Okay, so why didn't we get Emissary? Oh, you did complete this task as a pioneer on round 7. Yeah, that's why... Oh, okay. Alright, that's why I had, like, fucking 70 influence all of a sudden. Alright, I don't think... This doesn't look like it's in danger of getting attacked anytime soon. So we're gonna go ahead and use this to make some fucking money. And the rest of it is kind of, it is what it is. Well, why would I attack the defended thing when this city's right here to really annoy me, right? I might buy it next turn, but... But this guy can get here to block the city, so that's good.
Don't think too rigidly. The speed of light is not a constant if you change it. Dr. Millicent Rickles, head researcher, Lazolite Inc.
What? That one image of Susie waking up in front of the TV with the ultimate huh expression. I do like the idea of burning, though. Let's get this one for the in-combat heal jump over the kind of weak mod. Alright. I don't know if we're getting attacked this turn, so we're just gonna chill. Whoa, whoa, chill, bro. We've met a dwarf. For some reason, we're mildly unhappy at me already. Dislikes... me for being a veteran. Whatever. I don't have any reason to be mad at dwarves right now. We've met another lizard. Friendly race relations. Needs a friend. Wants to avoid wars. Nice to meet you. A couple of turns, we can avoid violating the NAP. A dwarf hero has offered to join us, but that's not really good because I have a feeling we're going to be fighting dwarves at this point. We'll see if some better one comes up in 2 turns. Well, this bug is just fucking sitting there refusing to attack, which is to my benefit. This one's getting the raid. I almost want to go find battle on the big bridge. I'm probably going to be in range of this hopper hound, aren't I? Oh, no, just outside. Alright. Move up faultlessly, too. Oh, wait, we are in range of the Pidge. Now let's have to wait. God, these dudes are so slow. Alright, this is a little better. Should be fine. This pig's gonna walk up and try to puke on me.
Operations available for priming.
Damn, if only I could stand where that broke-ass car was. That's a little better. This is not going great. Yeah, fuck that pillar in particular. Oh, Hollow Shifter Pete might be a good one. No, you just sit there for a little bit. Our hero has kind of door-stucked us. I think we just shot them until there's no more cover. This guy has nothing else to do but slap the beacon since he's stuck. This should work. Oh, well, get countered, idiot. But this allows somebody standing right next to him to do this.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Okay, the door needs to stop being stuck now. Huh. What's with all the fucking grazes?
Enemy down.
I'm not falling for this shit again, Dolan.
Our forces are victorious.
God, hell yeah, the Filled with Despair enemy. Oh, look, it's time for fucking Vitality 3. There we go. Alright, let's take care of that, and then we can head up and get this fucking sector dealt with. The capital should probably very much be building the colonizer to... I'm too poor. Okay, take a turn off and make some electricity then, I guess. I'd love to ignore this, but I'm gonna make infrastructure there just in case for later.
Doctrine enacted.
Oh, okay. It means you have to have a fucking outright water sector or a river. Got it. Alright, though, this'll finish, though. I think. Oh, another fucking one? Alright. So because we have, what is the word? Because we have military infrastructure on the city that this, little secondary zone is part of, we have a garrison of pretty, decent units. The Scout, 2 normal boys, an Infiltrator, a Deadeye, and, even a thing we haven't unlocked yet called a Propagator. I just allow them to break themselves on this without caring. It comes back for free, so...
Production ready.
There we go. Now we have the same at this city, so that this little wandering stack ain't shit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the turrets on this one, though. Notice that this does cost us some money to have that infrastructure, but as you can see, the map spawns a lot of fucking boys. There we go. Get that colonizer started. So, instead of worrying about this, I can take the gang and head up to deal with it up here. Our NBC's buddies want us to slap some other army. Cool, I was headed this way anyway. There are bad guys here, Hancock. It's fine. The infrastructure should take care of itself there, no problem. Okay, well, these guys aren't in combat. Let's make them burn. I mean, burn other people, you know. Burn our enemies. With laser. Ah, we got one that's fire? Perfect. Symbiote. The problem is I know you only get like 16 characters, so I kind of want to shorten this for later, or combine it. Sim... Igni. You start giving yourself little codes here. Oh, and why not stick it... Well, why not stick it on our hero? Because we don't have enough fucking Cosmite. We'll get there. We met somebody else. Ah. I neither dislikes Xenoplague. Well, fuck you. Go away. You and I are enemies now. That ain't changing.
Production ready.
Oh, you can get more and crazier military infrastructure for later in the game, but by and large, if you've got turrets and one rank of it, you're fine against the wandering bullshit. This city, I just need to make money. We need money. So, we're gonna let it make money.
Happiness event in colony.
So much fucking influence. Is that another dwarf? No, alright, come on. Somebody can show up that's not a dwarf. The other lizard really likes people that beat people up and have a strong military. Good news, that's what we want to do. This can just keep sitting here for now.
It is truth that the apex species mimics the natural world and matches the extremes of its environment. If they strike us, we will adapt. If they break us, we will mend. We are the superior species. Shakari Otamal, Clutch Senator.
Yeah, we're so cool being lizards, I guess. Whatever. Anyway. I told you not to expect anything good. Oh, we can get propagators. What do these do? High impact stagger. Destroys cover. Or sorry, high impact is rank 1. Massive impact is rank 2, I want to say. Heal. Heal's always good. Well, what else do we have? Grenade, which does all the normal grenade things of blowing up covers, staggering. Well, what the fuck is impaired? This is one. If I have one thing to say about this game, it's a problem. They don't explain their abilities. This human has its mods disabled. What? It's just a grenade that unmods units. Fuck you, Chief. Unmods your unit. This unit gains 3 damage resistance to the last type it received. Lasting until the end of... Well, that's neat, but 3 is kind of not strong enough. Maybe 4 would be too strong. I don't know. Laser weapons get stagger. Propagators. All units get morale. Friendly propagators cause this. But colonies cost money and okay, so Literally, Twitter cancel your enemy. Got it. Okay, this one's actually good right here. Armor melt's huge. Oh, and if you didn't have enough armor melt, you can also shatter shields with a castable spell. This is literally the opponent. Fuck your defenses, chief. The research. Let's take that one.
If you want to improve your capabilities, you don't just set a goal. You must also monitor it. Only by carefully watching your progression, guarding against backsliding, can you achieve solid success. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
Go to hell, Tony. Op effectiveness lets us cast things quicker and covert infrared does exactly what you think. Start doing sneaky shit to other people. These will be useful eventually. Energy development might be the one I'm the most interested in right now. But we could also grab... Yeah, Doctrine slot. Honestly, I think this is the best one right here. Start way upping your chance of Xenoplague units either spawning or evolving. I'm big on that. Mostly I want those free pustules, you know? We will come back for this quest. I would like to take this nest down as soon as we can. Because this is where I want to put the colonizer we're building now. Yeah. This will handle itself. This is making money. Alright, we're good. Yeah, who cares? Oh, okay, that must be the capital versus... The capital must get one rank of militia free. But still, this should take care of itself. It spawned a pustule in the auto defense. Oh, I didn't get it though? Damn. I guess
Eventing colony.
Well, what the fuck? Or did it, like, die already? I don't know. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Funny as it would have been, ultimately not a big deal. Alright, if we're grabbing this... Are we gonna grab a zone up here, or is this just gonna expand that way twice? Guess we'll figure it out as we go.
Production ready.
Oh yeah, another one of my favorite things is having to continually remember to remove mods you're no longer using. So this menu doesn't become impossibly cluttered. You can also just tell it never... No, you can't fucking tell it not. You can tell it not to show you modded units, but... It basically only comes in 2 flavors. Alright, you know what? I'd like to be able to build Deadeyes. Let's get this fucking skirmisher barracks down already.
Construction ready.
Alright, this city's got turrets and rank 1 defenses. We're good to build some... energy in it.
Operations available for priming.
I don't need help with that. I don't need to spend a bunch of money just watching an area. We're good. It says very low risk battle, but with 6 enemies, I never quite believe that. No, I need you to be in more open ground. This'll do. I'm gonna put the hero right in front of you and bait attacks with the 90 HT menace. Continuing to be the fake Sith apprentice is actually doing quite well for us.
Operations available.
Alright, do it. Alright, this is where a recon buoy, I think, will be... Yeah, I think. There we go. Okay, so that should make this dude... Let's get my flank on with 2 hits, then. Oh, I'm burning! I'm burning! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Enemy annihilated. Enemy killed. Enemy destroyed. Cattle for the slaughter.
I'm gonna wait rather than overcommitting this guy getting jumped by both bugs. Why the little pustule every time? What did it do to the... Remember that part where I was trying to avoid getting jumped by both bugs? Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
Excuse me. There we go. That was the Sager we were looking for. Sir.
Our forces are victorious.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Thank you. Here, I have a gun that shoots psionics. I mean, we'll take it. I never know what other hero we're going to get eventually, but... Alright, the good shit. We have... Oh, right, we have this, quest to get done in a minute. Do we have a... Oh, it's traveling with the army. Alright, I need to have this guy go back to exploring now. We'll shortcut through Scyfish Land, they don't mind. It's growing in one turn anyway, we're good. Found colony. There we go. Oh, now we gotta stop giving me bad heroes. Give me, like, a race that isn't here, or... It doesn't have to be a lizard, just, you know... I take an elf at this point. There's not people I'm gonna fight. Oh yeah, lizards can just walk on water. Most people have to do the embark thing, which, if you played any 4X ever, you know sucks. Okay, that... Nah, there we go. Get that expanded. So this has no strategic value. We want to grab the woods here. Yeah, this was the one I was thinking of, right next to that. That'll work fine.
Happiness event in colony.
Ooh, money. Generate energy.
Production ready.
Perfect. Energy's fine. Alright, this is where that pig came from a minute ago. I guess have this guy explore off to the right too. Unfortunately, we're waiting for everybody else to get here, you bunch of slowpokes. Things happen, we'll look in a minute. This place can annex a sector. Probably toward the north there, yeah. All I really want to have it do at this point is, make money, which that'll do fine. What the hell is this? Heavy units gain +1, 20 blah blah blah, and you'd have to fight for it. Not great. This could be a food colony too, because we're gonna have to grow others at some point. This one's never gonna do it. probably put this one in the water as quickly as possible. Get that cosmite. Oh, well, here's somebody down here. Oh, hold on. Alright.
Production ready.
So this guy, what can we add to him? Burning. And more damage. I mean, yeah. Nah, give me that laser. What did I call the other one? Para-igni or something like that? Or Sim-igni? Yeah, I come to the same places a lot. Alright, well, give me another one of those. Why the hell not?
Colony established.
Same thing we do everywhere. Give me that, garrison. What is this place doing? Growing in one turn? Cool. Let's make money. Okay, so this one's probably grabbing 2 and then maybe an ocean. Where I could do 1 ocean. It's not really... I don't really want to make more than 1 food colony anywhere. It's kind of a... This one could easily do it with these zones. Okay. I've been saying money this whole time. Let's grab this. Oh no, the minor faction will have Casus Belli against us. They won't do anything about it. The Shakarn fucking love us, I know. Pretty great like that.
Incoming communication.
The other lizard really likes us, and I see no reason not to be fellow lizard people.
Incoming communication.
The dwarf just says we're very cool. Free shit. Oh, was that a Cosmite node? Hello there. Alright, I'm gonna wait a turn for this mod like an idiot. This is not an efficient play. Wait, can I... Hold on, can I cancel this? Alright, no. Just fucking wait rather than... See that how it says, mods are disabled while upgrading. No, it's supposed to say something more than that. Really? Is that the... I thought it took like a 10% fucking penalty to... Huh. You know what? Whatever. We'll just make the most of it. Oh, yeah, I actually genuinely need to show this one off, by the way. We are literally fighting sex bots right now. I see the word succubot. It's very unfortunate for them that I have the don't get mind controlled shit equipped on, like, everybody. Oh. Also, they brought a fucking Mad Max ass helicopter here. Like, it kind of looks sick as hell, not gonna lie, but... Ah, yes, drugs.
Operations available for Prime.
Well, we can't get everybody.
Enemy killed.
Wait, what? I guess these guys are behind the rock comparatively? Oh, whatever, man. Well, I need somebody to volunteer for some stupid shit. Go on them, my son. Well, we got one concussed, so mission accomplished. Give that another shot. Oh, I'm dumb.
Enemy killed.
Well, that was less than impressive. Alright, we're probably losing the unit off of that foolish maneuver. Yep.
Unit down.
I'm bad at video games.
This is a loss. Enemy eliminated.
And there he goes.
Unit destroyed.
Well, this is a fucking abomination. I am very bad at video games.
Enemy eliminated. Cattle for the slaughter. Enemy down. Our forces are victorious.
I think we were losing at least one unit there no matter what, unfortunately.
Objective completed.
But that was not great, needless to say. On the other hand, we do have a decent little empire coming together here. I've got plans for Cosmites 2 and 3. I should be thinking about 4 over there. Vanguard, sure, why not? Welcome to the team, buddy. You get to hang out with the snake. Huh, interesting. This guy has a 6 size sphere. And the Mark of the Dark God or something, I don't know. I didn't pay attention in Sith class.
Weakness reveals itself not by hastily striking. Listen carefully to what shakes a foe. The strongest armor can be rendered brittle. Simply amplify its resonant frequency. They may be strong, but they cannot abide our cunning. Yoshi's Tone, the hidden tactician.
This is really cool. I wish we had any Cosmite to get it with. Alright, I'm going with dispersion here. We need to start thinking about actually boosting our science. This is not going to... What? Oh, we want energy to stay equal. Okay, fine. Cosmite is my bigger limiter at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to... I don't think I want to build into the ocean. I think I want... this, but I'm gonna make it an electric zone. And then this should grab up... Did we do this shit again? We should be able to get there in a turn or two. I said I wanted this to be electric. Let's do that. Mostly I want money from these side cities. This one might think about some production. Because what I'm going to do is build ships here, since I need to defend against literally this. Also, where does this go? Hello there. Dwarves could be here, he thought. Interesting. Oh, why does this spawn here? I don't know who Teal is, but we're probably not going to be friends. This random Jafar. Alright, whatever. I guess this is the food one, then.
Production ready.
I don't know what to build, though. I guess we could just build, like, a detachment of regular troops without any concern for the mods. Like, they're weak as shit, but they're not...
Sector annexed.
Better to have something, right?
Colony established.
Wow, who could have seen this coming? I'm actually kind of lucky it didn't fucking strike me this turn. Yeah, okay, fine.
Sector annexed. Sector annexed.
So this one's the food city, probably. There we go. That one I'm fine with, just building electricity. This needs to be electricity at some point, but I want the units more right now. That can handle itself. No, Interesting. A lot of fucking Oathbound over here. Yeah, of course you are. Also, a Celestian. Alpha Relic. Whatever it is, Class A. I actually don't need... Well, yeah, you know what? I do need influence, because what we'll do is buy Sci-Fish units. Two psionic resistance and 2 to non-psionic But I don't have any Cosmite anyway. It's probably just better to take the basic ass unit. Oh, which gets us immediately up here. Also, here, you want a fucking doctrine that makes everyone happy? Yes, but not right now. I have no slot for it. What if I bought a fucking fish instead? Thank you. This is... not great. I don't know if that's gonna be able to withstand... What the fuck is this? Okay, it's Sinumbra. Units you control have their damage decreased by 20%, but their attacks get... six or 3 repeating random status change. Well, okay. Unfortunately, I'm not Sinumbra, so it's worthless to me. Similarly, wait, what? Okay, why is the Celestian one only a silver tier relic and the Sinumbra is gold? Why are we making fucking Sith the better ones here? Huh. Can only be used by Celestian commanders. Yeah. Oh, because this one's usable by anybody. You don't have to be Sinumbra. Okay, that checks out.
Incoming communication.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, I noticed you were doing anything. Yeah, can't wait to find out what happens. Okay, bye, Felicia. Yeah, the garrison had that without me having to do shit. Well, never mind. What was I worried about? That is a lot of road tiles. What the fuck?
Operations available for
Yeah, I've seen it, Chief.
incoming communication.
I don't really have a need to be your defensive pact buddy right now, but sure. Kind of amazed I have not run into the other minor civ yet. Yeah, I've seen it, Chief. What in the hell? Oh, okay. It's a mountain ridge. It just changed. Woo. Sure, why not?
Happiness event in colony.
Alright, I want this. I want this growing so I can get into the water here ASAP. Also, apparently I can never have enough scouts.
Empire task completed.
Whatever. It's Age of Wonders planetfall.
Production ready.
Well, this should go better than it did last time, I hope. Oh no, they're on the bridge. Oh, this is actually a significantly tougher army. That Vanguard flyer is a piece of shit. Woo. Melee bypass all shields. Psionic bypass all armor. Oh. Oh boy, here comes the fucking missile. Blind the hero randomly, not the smartest choice. Scan the snake boys.
Operations ready.
Yeah, whatever, fucker. Shoot the holo clone. Yeah, see if I give a fuck. Ah, damn. Oh, this guy's got longer reach. Nice. Alright, everybody can just XCOM that shot then, that's fine. Even Broken Mind's not bad in this case. This is becoming a huge problem quickly.
Enemy down.
Ooh. Oh, and he high rolled it. Yeah, bye. Gas, anti-aircraft gun, and go. There's the concussion we needed. Oh, got them both. Oh yeah.
Enemy killed. Enemy killed.
Oh, this thing is flying. It can't really... Okay. I should be okay. Oh, I'm burning! Well, damn, you didn't really have anywhere you could go, huh?
Enemy annihilated. Superior once more.
I needed an extra second to think about it.
Objective completed.
Alright. Need to be thinking about expanding again. Oh, right. The next thing is getting rid of that damn spawner. I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of oomph into research. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the moment. I'm gonna put my... Alright, what are we doing here? Still gonna put it in electricity, but... Yeah, I still do need some.
Production ready.
Speaking of which... Little generator district. We're fine for this turn.
Production ready.
Now I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Let me just sit here for the moment. Hey, free shit. Also another, Cosmite node. It looks like here and then here. And I might need to get rid of this rather than annexing it. Oh, I guess I was headed this way to see what's over here. Other than dwarves. Ah, fellas, it is damn near 4 in the morning. Maybe time to fucking stop finally. Let's see if I can annex one of these Cosmite sectors. Yeah, well, I was already running tired today. Gotta get me that sleep. Turn is it? Turn 19 and I have... Yeah, okay, turn 25 cities is your benchmark. We're good. Need to think about more, but...
Happiness event in colony.
Oh! Oh no! We met... We met the other minor faction and its furries. Furry pirates. Anyway, being lizards are obviously our natural enemies. We must kill them.
Incoming communication.
Sure. They live down Sour Bark Shelter. That's gotta be a pun on purpose. They live down there. The lizard we allied with is in this region. There's a dwarf over here.
Wounded soldiers can now scavenge medical nutrients from infected enemy bodies using biomatter repurposing. This xenoplague variant can transform organic material into sustenance. Even the flavor is programmable. So bon appetit. Dr. Ava Maringa, lead geneticist for Terratech Advanced Research Division.
That's it, we're now actually eating our enemies. Truly the lizard way. Oh, this has become more useful. Probably food. We do want that doctrine, though.
Available for priming.
Not the one where you actually eat your enemies. That's cool and all, but this one is free units, as you just fight shit, which you're gonna be doing anyway. So. All right, we're headed over to clear this out. That's neat. Why the floating fucking rock thing? I guess they all have that. It's just getting taller because my city's getting bigger. Hey, free stuff. What is it? Oh no, elves! Around elves. Watch yourselves. There's a small free Cosmite pickup. What happened to this guy? Don't get jumped by the Adeptus Mechanicus down here. What is this? Oh, just some random ass dwarves. Alright. Cosmite up there. Oh, this asshole's back. This is when that's gonna be my #1 reason. But what? They want Cosmite. They offer energy. No. So I want to grab this, but while the fucking whale is sitting here, that's not a winning prospect. Instead, well, that's the annex point. So guess what we have to do? They didn't even say resisted, so I'm guessing they can't be burned, right? Ah, damage over time immunity. Alright. Don't want to go ape shit here. Alright, let's see how much damage I get into. Well, that isn't great. I never know what these things can do until half of my fucking squad is stunned. Well, this is going swell.
Operations ready.
Oh, he can run. Alright, do that.
Enemy killed. Enemy down.
try this. Or... Well, too bad the one guy I want to use that on ran away. Alright. All in on fucking my hero, I guess. Well, come on back.
Enemy killed. Enemy annihilated.
Getting there, getting there.
Superior once more.
The psychic crab is dead. That was closer than it needed to be.
Pods are a convenient way to carry chemicals to untouched areas. The only downside to the delivery mechanism is that children tend to ingest them. Dr. Q. Tulwark, Xenocorp Innovation Team Lead.
So you can tell the people that were working on this were sane and well-adjusted. Died buds.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
Why do you need to put that in fucking quotes, Tony? What are you hiding, man? I really need the Cosmite development over anything. Not that influence is bad. We'll also be getting environmental conditioning next, pretty much assured. Oh, here, just fucking get a free unit. Why not? What, isn't there like a fucking advanced version of that? Target enemy tier 1 or 2 infantry unit reveals that it was one of your own all along. I fucking love this ability. This is peak Lizard Man right here. Yeah. Not bad. Let me try that. I'll save the rest of the points. Hey, free shit. Oh, this scout might be dead. I didn't notice that wandering around. Damn. Any day you'd like to fuck off. And I'm not sure if improved military infrastructure adds more to water garrisons, but I'm going to be like, it's my best bet. We'll pay a little more to get the boats in the water for the first time. Alright. This is looking a little ahead, but the thing I want next after... Huh. Well, these are both neat. Yeah, why not? We need to give the troops the Tide Pods, though. These guys. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. There, I think that's the one. That's it. Plague Juggler. I'm gonna go with Debilitating. Yeah. Rest and rip that scout.
Doctrine enacted. Production ready.
Eight. Oh, hey, the last person. No, wait, this is... I knew about this one already. Shit. Alright. I wanted to do this battle. Let's do this battle. First of all, you. While the stick is funny, this is probably better. Don't give him the stick. You have to be so fucking dramatic about it. Yeah, they're gonna go fast because of the big lad. Now there's another big lad. I hate these fucking guys. Oh yeah, make them go fast too. Why not? They're nothing but big lads.
Operations ready.
Well, he's burning already.
Enemy annihilated.
Well, that didn't take long. What an undersold little bullet shot. Like, you know, it's casual fucking airship gun, don't worry about it. Really? You have a fucking revive, too? Oh, I'm burning! Yeah, why not?
Enemy eliminated. Enemy destroyed.
There we go, that's what we need. Give me that freebie bait. Absolutely detest these fucking goat dudes. Reses, free spawns. Horseshit in the extreme.
Enemy down.
Alright, I'll try to just roll it. Oh, okay, that's a thing you can do, I guess. My other hero might be dead. Well, okay, hang on by the skin of your teeth there, Chief. What a funny time to spawn a thing.
Enemy eliminated. Cattle for the slaughter.
Goodbye, goat man.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, thank God, we're making progress.
Our forces are victorious.
Alright, so despite our best efforts, everybody lived. There's a bunch of flat cosmite, and notably, we have 10 more per turn now. Or, I mean, 5 more per turn for a total of 10. Alright, but it is well past 4 a.m. for me now, so it's time to save this as Lizards for Comfy Stream. And then probably never touch this again, but at least I've got it if we wanted to. Alright, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Many of you should do the same. Have a good one. See you another time.